What's up everybody, Watt007 here and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. In today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to unlock Téa Gardner in DSOD world for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And on top of that, this is going to be my first reactions to her level up rewards because I'm going to unlock her in today's video. And then afterwards, I'm going to take a look at her level up rewards and seeing what she's going to be working with. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. If this video helps you guys out by any means, be sure to leave a like in the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Duel Links content. But of course, you can wait and like, subscribe so you watch the entire video. Without further ado, let's get into today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Now, first things first, before I show you guys how to unlock her, I just need to let you guys know a couple things with how Duel Links runs their events for any of you guys that are newer to the game. Now, right now, to unlock DSOD Téa in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Dark Side Dimensions world, you only can unlock her in this event right here called the Téa Gardner Reminiscence of the Future event. Now, the time that I'm going to be uploading this video, it's going to be June 29th, and you guys will have until July 5th to unlock Téa Gardner. But if you're watching this video after July 5th, so in the middle of July or in August, there's a high chance that this event is not going to be happening anymore and you won't be able to unlock Téa Gardner. Now, don't panic. How Duel Links usually runs their events is that they do the first event for, you know, everybody to unlock the character, then they do a repeat event for everybody that missed out on to unlock the character, and then if you missed both of the events, they'll eventually make them unlockable in the gate. So as you guys can see right here, we can go to the gate, and if we switch to one of the different gates right here, for example, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, if we check over here, as you can see, we have a character like Dark Signer Rex Goodwin, Dark Signer Carly Karma, and Dark Signer Callum Kessler. These characters used to be exclusive in events, but eventually they'll release these characters in the gate, which you guys can unlock by doing certain missions. Now, I don't know what those missions are going to be for Téa Gardner specifically, because we won't know until they make those missions unlockable months down the road, but they will make the character unlockable without being exclusive to event some point down the road. So just a heads up with how the flow of the event works for anybody that's new to Duel Links. Now, with that out of the way, let's go on unlocking Dark Side of Dimensions Téa Gardner. And the first thing that you need to do is that if you go into the event details, as you guys can see on the screen right now, the game says obtained by completing the challenges, complete special episode number 3, and then you get to unlock the exclusive character Téa Gardner DSOD. Now, to check on which episode that you are on in this event, what you need to do is that when you're in any of the dual worlds, right now I'm in Dark Side Dimensions world since, you know, that's where the character is from, but you can do this in any of the worlds. All you need to do is click on this little heart with Dark Magician Girl in the back of the map. Click on it, it'll bring you up in the event, and the game will tell you what you need to do next. Now, I already complete special challenge or special episode 1 and special episode 2, but if you are on 1 or 2, all you need to do is just click on it and the game will tell you what you need to do. If my memory serves me correctly, special episode 1, all you needed to do was just battle Téa Gardner 3 times and win against her 3 times. So just win against her 3 times, you'll complete special episode 1, and then after you do that, you'll be able to do special episode 2. And for special episode 2, you need to complete the first one, and you also needed to get 300,000 event points from this event. As you guys can see right now, I have 498,000 event points in the current event right now. Now, right now, to unlock DSOD Téa, I need to finish special episode 3, and to do that, all I need to do is accumulate 600,000 event points, and it's actually easier to do, and the reason why that I have my event points under here right now is just so I can kind of show you guys how to be able to get that many event points. So that's all you need to do to unlock DSOD Téa. It's honestly really easy, especially if you have a proper deck to farm it with. And let me go show you guys the farm deck that I have been using to get event points, because all I did was do I think 2 or 3 duels and I had this many event points. So if you just get if you get 4 to 5 successful farms against DSOD Téa, you'll be able to unlock her super quickly, so it's not that difficult. Now we're switching to GX World right now because since this is a gate event, you can actually use any character from Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links to farm against her, and the farm deck that I'm going to be using is this Yubel farm deck. So most of you guys that have been playing Duel Links for a while, you know how the Yubel farm deck works, and due to that, I'm not going to be making a tutorial on how to use this farm deck. I'm just simply saying this is the farm deck that I use to farm DSOD Téa. And a big shout out to another YouTuber, another Duel Links content creator called RNG Life for making a farm deck video. And if you guys do need a full guide on how to utilize this farm deck, if you guys are newer to the game and don't know how farm decks work, go check out his video because he has a detailed way on how to farm DSOD Téa, and he teaches you everything that you need to know to farm DSOD Téa with this farm deck right here. Now, for me personally, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a quick successful farm against Dark Side Dimensions Téa with this farm deck right here, and we're going to jump back to finishing special episode 3 and taking a look at unlocking DSOD Téa and taking a look at her rewards. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Also, another thing I want to quickly mention too is that if you have a ton of the little ice cream cones, the event items for this event, if you want to and you're confident on how to utilize the Yubel farm deck, you can put your rewards multiplier to ×3, and then what it'll do is it'll multiply your score by 3. So instead of doing like 4 to 5 duels against Téa, you only need to do like 1 duel against Téa, and you'll be able to get the farm just completely successful if you do get a successful farm against DSOD Téa. Like I said, if you don't know how the Yubel farm deck works, go check out my boy Aaron G Live's video on it. If not, you're good to go, and then yeah, let's just go finish this farm real quick. Okay, so I'm about to complete the farm with a good spicy score, and let's just go see what happens. Also, I did turn the voice lines on because when I was live streaming my farms against Téa Gardner, a lot of people in chat wanted me to defeat her and have voice lines on, and I forgot to do that on stream, so let's do it on video. Let's go see how sus Téa Gardner sounds when you defeat her in a duel. So we're gonna go swing with our ultimate nightmare against the 10,000 attack montage dragon. And let's go see what happens right here. Yubel, can you stop talking? We don't got time for this. I know I need the watch time, but stop talking. I hate this. Is why I hate voice lines. I really don't like them. That is horrible. That is nope.
Aww, no. Friendship is meaningless. Only pain and suffering have any meaning.
I don't even have words for just what happened. I gotta say, Téa Gardner, when she gets clapped in a duel, that's sus. That is just a bad type of sus too. It's like, and then the best part is with Yubel, the one voice line I like about Yubel is the fact that she's just like, friendship is meaningless. That's actually pretty comical for, Téa Gardner, the king, or not king, the queen of friendship. So there you go right there. But yeah, I don't like having voice lines on. It's just so slow. I'm too impatient, that's for sure. But let's go see our spicy rewards right here, boys. Let's go get that spicy 8K score. That's going to get multiplied. No, that 9K score. That's going to get multiplied ×3. Look at that, boys. In one farm, I got 470,000. Now, I did do the ×3 multiplier, so just divide that by 3. And that's how much I actually got from the farm. But still, super good and easy farm to unlock Téa real quick. So let's go see what happens now that we unlocked Téa right here, because I believe it's going to trigger this right here. Looks good. So now that we completed special episode 3, we're going to be seeing a Téa right over here chilling. Now, I probably should use Yugi. I don't know. I kind of don't want to use Yugi. I kind of want to use my boy Mokuba. I mean, it's just going to be ... anyways, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. We're just going to use our boy Mokuba real quick. And let me go clap Téa real quick with my try-hard meta deck that I use on the ladder, and let me just go quickly end this fool. End this fool. Get her out of here. So I'll be back. Definitely got a God tier hand for going against Téa Gardner right here. Let's go, boys. Yeah, this is just bullying at this point. So let me go summon my boy Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Let me go summon my boy real quick. Boom, bada, bang. Since we are going against an NPC, I'm not going to be too worried about back row, so we're just going to pop the monster and might as well pop the other card. Gonna activate that See You Later skill, return the boy Levy back to my hand, and then just special summon him back onto the field real quick. And just get this quick dub against Téa Gardner right here. Dude, I love my boy Chaos Dragon Levianeer, and just deck in general. This deck is just so much fun to play. So, there we go, boys. Clapping Téa real quick with the boy Mokuba. And let's go see the event dialogue that you get when you do unlock a DSOD Téa Gardner. Boom, bada, bang. There we go. Got a spicy score. Got some score for the event. Let's go see this right here, because we get a little cutscene every time we finish the story. Memories of my friends, our dreams. You got in? That study abroad program's lucky to have ya! Can't be afraid to bite off more than I can chew. I know you'll make it for sure. I'm so proud you're following your dreams, Téa. After I graduate, I got to work in my dad's factory. Shit up, bud, could be worse. I knew a guy whose job was being a wrestling dummy. Uncle. And Joey still plan to be a pro duelist after school is over? You better believe it, there's no one that can stop me. Except our teacher when you polished the stool disc in class. Though it took guts to even do it during our final exam. Your turn, Yugi. Tell the guys what your game plan is. Sure, why not? I'm gonna start creating my own games. And maybe one day we'll all be able to play one together. That would be lovely, Yugi. When Yugi makes it big, let's meet up and play it. I'm in! Yes, me too. When you say big. Don't worry, just remember your friends believe in you. Thanks, and I believe in all I was doing so good on the dialogue till I messed up right there. Thanks, and I believe in you all too. Very cute indeed. Shout out to the dialogue from good old Dark Side Dimensions world, not world, the movie. Man, I cannot commentate tonight, but then again, it is 1 a.m. for me and I'm a little tired. But nonetheless though, as you can see right here, we got Téa Gardner. We got the epic music in the background, which is getting me excited that we're gonna be unlocking Téa Gardner right here. Let's go, boys. Well, I'll be graduating soon, so we can't hang out together like this forever. And though he tries to hide it, something's bothering Yugi. Sigh. Well, this is no time to get down in the dumps. No matter the problem, we'll always get through it together. And if I have to duel, I know you'll help me. Dark Magician Girl! Let's go see that animation. Oh, wait, it's not gonna play the animation? Usually it does when we unlock the character. When I look at you, memories come flooding back. A lot of special memories. No matter what the future holds, I'll cherish them forever. Téa Gardner unlocked. Let's go, boys. And also, real quick, I need to go hide. Or I'm gonna make a cut real quick. I'll explain why after. I had to make a quick cut real quick so that I could save a screenshot of this screen right here for my thumbnail later. So the thumbnail looks spicy for you guys when you're clicking on this video. But let's go, boys. We got DSOD Téa, and let's go see what her starter deck looks like, and also let's go see what cards that she's gonna have from her level up rewards. So boom, bada bang, there we go. And let me go take a look at the girl, DSOD Téa. So as you guys can see right here, the deck is gonna be pretty simple, but we do get a copy of Dark Magician Girl in the alternate artwork, and easily the best artwork for Dark Magician Girl so far. Let me go do a double check too, because I think I have all the artworks for Dark Magician Girl in the game. So let's go take a look at like all of them real quick. Let's get rid of all these god tier cards real quick. Get rid of them. So we have this artwork and we have this artwork, and I guess we want to count this one. Technically, it's a different card, but it's Dark Magician Girl nonetheless. So that's pretty cool right here. But yeah, we got the classic. We got the one of the promos from what was this from again? Login bonus campaign reward. So I forget exactly which one, but we got that, which is cool. And now we have this one right here. So definitely liking the alternate artworks right here. But yeah, definitely my favorite right here. It just looks really clean, that's for sure. So that's awesome. And then now let's go take a look at DSOD Téa's rewards, and let me get you guys my epic review. Now, first things first, at level 3, we're going to get Witchcrafter Masterpiece, so that's actually cool. I know in my leak video it wasn't confirmed that we'd be getting this card as an attainable card, but looks like we are, and Witchcrafter Masterpiece is pretty cool. So if you control a Witchcrafter monster, you can target one spell in either graveyard and add one card with the same name from your deck to your hand. During your player's turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card and any number of spells from your graveyard. Special summon one Witchcrafter monster from your deck whose level equals the number of spells banished to activate this effect. You can use each effect of Witchcrafter Masterpiece once per turn. So yeah, this card's cool because you can basically search out for your Witchcrafter cards that you already have in the graveyard, but you can search for the ones that are still in your deck and add them to your hand. So it thins out the deck, which is really cool, and then you can have more spell cards to utilize your Witchcrafter's abilities, so that's cool right there. And then also, if you do have enough spells in your graveyard, you can banish a bunch of them to then special summon a Witchcrafter from your deck whose levels equal the number of spells banished to activate this effect. So pretty cool card right there, and it's nice to have right here. At level 4, we do get Holy Guard, a skill that's already in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and we got it for DSOD Téa Gardner, so that's pretty cool. Next up, at level 7, we're going to be getting this card called the Fountain in the Sky, which is a continuous spell card that states, when a light monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can remove that monster from play to gain life points equal to its attacks. I guess for level up reward cards, honestly, not horrible. Definitely gonna be it's not really gonna see that much play, but at the same time, I do find it's an interesting card. It's an interesting card because you get to keep getting life points when your light monsters get popped. So maybe a decent tech card for Light Sworns. I don't know, but probably not. Next up, at level 10, we do get a copy of Witchcrafter Adele, which is actually pretty cool because it's another Witchcrafter monster that you can play in the Witchcrafter archetype. Witchcrafter Adele is a 5-star light spellcaster effect monster. Quick effect, you can discard one spell, special summon one Witchcrafter monster from your hand except Adele. You contribute this card, and then target one spellcaster type monster in your graveyard except Adele and special summon it. You only can use each effect of Witchcrafter Adele once per turn. This card has 2,000 attack and 23 in defense. So yeah, what's cool about this is that you can trigger this card by tributing it, and then you can special summon a Witchcrafter from the graveyard. Now this card would be super good if you could keep this card in the field, trigger its effect, and then get another Witchcrafter on the field, but that would be pretty OP for a free-to-play card, that is for sure. But still, super cool card, and it's nice to see some more Witchcrafter support, because I know what is kind of like sucks for some Witchcrafter players that are especially free-to-play is that it's kind of hard to pull like 3 copies of the UR Witchcrafter cards, and there's like no other Witchcrafter cards that you can play. But thanks to Téa Gardner, we now have other free-to-play options for Witchcrafter witchcrafters, so it'll be a little easier to play witchcrafters. And it'll make the deck a little more consistent too, because all of them have the ability to discard a spell, especially when a witchcrafter monster from the hand. So it's gonna make it a little easier for free-to-play players to play the archetype. So awesome right there. Next up at level 11, we have Mystic Woke, or Yoke. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's Yoke though. But yeah, it's a quick play spell. You contribute one monster, select either its attack or defense, and gain that many life points. Honestly, I'm very curious to see if this card is going to see play, because I have seen this card before in the TCG. I know it was played in like random decks when I played the DS Yu-Gi-Oh games and whatnot. So we'll see, because I mean, you do get a tribute monster, and due to that effect, some cards in the game do have certain effects if it gets tributed off. And you can maybe trigger those effects to give you advantage in the duel, and then on top of that, gain life points. So maybe this card will see play. Honestly, a very interesting reward, that's for sure. It's a quick play too, so very curious. Next up, at level 13, we do have a skill called Magician's Girl Defense. As long as you control 2 or more Magician Girl monsters, all of the damage you take is halved. So I like this skill. It does need, you do need a lot of Magician Girls on the field in order to trigger this skill, so you're not going to see this skill see play all the time, but it's still a cool skill nonetheless, and it's nice to see that Magician Girls do have some new skills dedicated to them. Another cool thing about Téa, that's for sure. Next up at 14, we do have another Witchcrafter's Masterpiece, so 2 copies of that. Next up at 16, we do have a second copy of The Mountain in the Sky. At level 18, we have a second copy of Witchcrafter Adil, and at level 20, we have a skill called Grid. So yep, we got skill right here. A lot of characters have this in the game. Grid used to have been super good, but it did get nerfed, so you used to have been able to, or if you read it right here, if you had 4,000 or more life points at the start of your turn, your life points would not fall below 1. Works one time only. When the skill is applied, you only can special summon 1 monster to the end of your next turn. The skill will only activate once per duel. I used to use the skill a lot in my main deck, but sadly it got nerfed, so I stopped using it. But still, it's a solid skill. Not as good as it used to be, but still not too shabby. Next up at level 21, we have a new card right here called Miraculous Descent. I think I pronounced it right. It's a continuous trap card that states, select one of your fairy type monsters that's removed from play and special summon it. When this card is removed from the field, destroy that monster. When the monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Okay, so yeah, if you are playing a deck that it banishes monsters easily and you have a fairy type monster in your graveyard, you can just bring it back. It's basically like a Call of the Haunted, but it's definitely a lot of restrictions to it, that's for sure. So it's an alright free to play card, but nothing too crazy. Next up, we do get a second copy of Mystic Yoke from level 23 when you level up Téa to level 23, so that's cool right there. Then we have our third copy of Witchcrafter Masterpiece at level 25. Next up, we have a second copy of Miraculous Descent at level 30. And then at level 33, we get our third copy of Witchcrafter Adele. And then at level 35, we do get Cupid Dunk. This card is very interesting. So this was in the Duel Links leaks, and again, I did not know if we were going to be getting this card or not, but we do get 1 copy of this card in Duel Links, and I gotta say, this card is low-key kind of toxic. So Cupid Dunk is a 4-star Light Fairy effect monster, cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster unless that monster has a higher level. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can increase this card's level by 1. This card has 1800 attack, 600 defense, and let me tell you what, if you combo this card with level augmentation, this card is going to be so annoying because you can use level augmentation to boost this card's level to a high level, and it just can't get destroyed by battle unless that monster has a higher level. So you boost it to level 12 and your opponent can't use a single monster to get rid of this card. So this card is definitely a troll card, that is for sure, which is just absolutely hilarious. Now there's still a lot of ways to get out of it. Like for example, if somebody tried to pull that combo on me, if I just summoned Chaos Dragon Levianeer, easy peasy lemon squeezy, summon the Lightsworn Michael Synchro Monster, easy peasy. And there's like all the, and the meta decks and Duel Links can easily take care of this card. Like Dark Magician can use Dark Magical Circle to get rid of it. Crystons have ways to get out of it, I believe, and like it's easy to get rid of, but it's still a cheese card that would just be obnoxious to go against, that's for sure, because of its effects. So definitely a interesting level of reward card, that's for sure. But I gotta say, not too shabby for level up reward cards. We got new Witchcrafter cards, Mystic Yoke might see some play, and people might cheese Cupid Dunk, so not too shabby whatsoever. And then when it comes to the rest of the Téa stuff, she does have another skill right here called Call of the Magician Girls. If you have 4 or more Magician Girl monsters with different names in your deck, you'll have an improved chance of having a Magician Girl monster in your starting hand. This is easily the best skill for Magician Girls in my opinion, because you want to open up with your Magician Girls to trigger their combos and whatnot. So super good skill, definitely going to be one to farm for. Other than that, from what I can tell, there doesn't seem to be any other new skills for Téa. Téa only seems to have just a lot of like reprint skills, as you can see right here, like reprint skills in quotation marks. I mean, we have another character for reload, so that's cool. Restart, and then you have the Magician Girl skills we already talked about. Oh yeah, we actually didn't talk about this one right here. The attack of Magician Girl monster you control is increased by 100 for each Magician Girl monster you control. So that's another legendary duelist and PvP reward card that you can get. which is cool. And then you have Magician Girl Defense we talked about, and then we have Call of Magician Girl right there. And that's kind of it for all of her new stuff, that is for sure. Well, that's going to be it for me in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did enjoy today's video, you know what to do. Hit the like button on the video down below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content. Other than that, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll go see you guys next Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Adios, everybody.